There's always a massive misconception about people who are rich, and I'm talking people who are rich. The type of rich where you never have to think, oh, I can never afford that. It's so expensive. Most people think you have to be born into money, or you have to be a celebrity, or you have to be the most attractive person on the planet, or you have to be a genius like Einstein. Well, let me tell you, it's not the case. Everyday people like you and me can get to that level by following 5 simple principles that only 1% of people know, and they're the rich ones. And these principles are not some well-guarded secrets. They're accessible to anyone willing to make a few changes with their mindset as well as their habits. If you're ready to step up your game and start living like the rich, make sure you stick around. This is going to be such a game changer for you, so let's get straight into it. Tip number 1, stop trying to impress people. Imagine you're at a fancy party, everyone is dressed up, showing off their latest new designer outfits and bags. In the distance, you notice someone who seems a bit underdressed, probably wearing a really simple outfit and no flashy accessories, no Chanel bag, no Chanel earrings. You might be quick to judge, thinking they don't belong in this type of crowd and why is this person here? But that's the person who's likely to be the most wealthiest one in the room. You see, rich people, they have this secret superpower. They know that true wealth isn't about showing off. Let's take Emma Watson. Despite her fame, her success as an actress, best known for her role as Hermione Granger in Harry Potter, which made her alone over $60 million, is known for her understated and minimalistic approach to fashion. She often opts for classics and timeless pieces rather than flashy designer labels. She's been very vocal about her commitment to ethical consumerism as well as the importance of substance over style. First, when you stop trying to impress others, you free yourself from the endless cycle of consumerism. Think about it. How many times have you bought something just to keep up with the latest trend or to make others envy you? Rich people understand that this is a losing game. Instead of spending their hard-earned money on fleeting pleasures, they invest it in assets that grow over time. Second, the rich don't feel the need to prove their worth through material possessions. They've got this quiet confidence that comes from within. This inner assurance means they actually don't need any external validation. They know their value isn't tied to what they own, but who they are and what they contribute to the world. Lastly, and most importantly, this allows them to build and maintain wealth. By not spending to impress others, they have more resources to invest, save and grow their fortunes. So, next time you feel the urge to buy that expensive outfit just to impress, take a step back and think, is it really worth it? Am I doing this for myself or am I doing it for others' approval? Tip number 2, seeing failure as a learning curve. Have you ever heard of the saying, fail forward? It's more than just a catchy phrase, it's a secret mantra of the rich. Most people will feel failure like the plague, but the wealthy embrace it as a stepping stone to success. Imagine this, you've launched a new business, poured your heart and soul into it, only to watch it crash and burn. So many people would be discouraged by such a setback. The wealthy see it as a valuable lesson, one that's sure to push them closer to their goals. Let's take the story of Sara Blakely, the founder of Spanx. Before she became a billionaire businesswoman, she had so many rejections and setbacks. She pitched her idea for Spanx to numerous investors, but got turned down again and again. Instead of giving up, she used every single rejection as feedback, fine-tuning her pitch and her product with each try. Eventually, her perseverance paid off and Spanx is now a global sensation. You see, rich people do not see failure as the end of the road. They see it as a detour, a chance to reroute and course correct. Each failure provides valuable insights and lessons that can't be learned any other way. It's like taking a crash course in entrepreneurship, with each stumble making you stronger, making you more resilient. This mindset shift is what sets the wealthy apart from the rest. Whilst others are paralysed by the fear of failure, the rich dive in headfirst, knowing the greatest lessons often come from the hardest falls. Next time you face failure, don't let it crush you, embrace it, learn from it and use it as fuel to propel you towards your goals. Tip number 3, don't overcomplicate making money. Making money isn't rocket science, it's more like solving a puzzle, and you've already got all the pieces. All it takes is a little bit of creativity and a lot of persistence. Instead of seeing money making as this daunting, complex project, the wealthy and rich see it as a straightforward game of problem solving. They spot a problem, brainstorm a solution, and then they get paid. The Airbnb founders recognized the solution to a common problem faced by travelers, finding affordable accommodation during peak travel seasons. Initially, they did rent out their air mattresses in their San Fran apartment during a design conference, which led to the idea of Air Bed and Breakfast. Despite facing numerous challenges and setbacks, including struggling to attract investors and early rejection from potential users, they persisted. They learned from every single failure, they refined their business model, improved their platform, and expanded their offerings. Today, as you're most likely aware, Airbnb is a household name connecting travellers with unique accommodations worldwide. Their journey shows how believing in the simplicity of making money by solving a problem, coupled with persistence and learning from failure, can lead to a massive success. So the next time you're scratching your head wondering how to make some extra cash, remember, keep it simple, stay persistent, and watch your money roll in. Tip number 4, say no to the crap. Let's talk about something we all deal with, and that is crap, aka rubbish. You heard me right, I'm not talking about the stuff you find in rubbish bins. I'm talking about all those unnecessary things we buy that clutter up our lives and drain our bank accounts faster than you can say impulse buy. Picture this, you're wandering through the aisles of your favourite store when suddenly you spot a new bag that promises to change your life. It's got 5 different compartments, can be worn cross-body as well as a clutch, and it's super lightweight. The ads, the discounts, the flashy displays, they're all whispering sweet nothings in your ear. Before you reach for that credit card, ask yourself, do I really need this? I've been there, done that, and I've got the t-shirt. And let me tell you, most of the time the answer is a resounding no. Take a look at celebrities like Mark Zuckerberg and his simple wardrobe. Instead of wasting time and money on choosing elaborate outfits every day, he sticks to a basic wardrobe of grey t-shirts and hoodies. By simplifying his clothing choices, he saves valuable time and mental energy that he can instead invest in building his wealth and growing his massive empire. Now, I'm not saying it's easy. Breaking free from all the crap takes some serious willpower. But start by cutting out those impulse buys and redirecting that money towards things that actually matter, like building an emergency fund, paying off debt, and investing in your future. Tip number 5, seize the opportunity. Embrace change like the rich and famous. Whilst most people shy away from the unknown, the rich see it as a golden opportunity to level up their life. When Netflix first started as a DVD rental service, they faced so much competition from Blockbuster. I know what you're thinking, Blockbuster who? Blockbuster back then was a giant of the film rental industry. However, instead of sticking to their original business model, they embraced change and shifted its focus to online streaming as technology evolved. They didn't just dominate the streaming industry, they revolutionised it, turning the way we watch films and TV shows upside down and inside out. So the next time you fire up Netflix for a movie night, remember the little company that dared to dream big and changed the game forever. Think of change as your personal growth spur. It's uncomfortable at first, but it's also a sign that you're about to break out of your comfort zone and soar to new heights. Take that job loss, for example. Yes, it sucked at the time, but it also forced you to reassess your priorities and explore new career avenues you never considered before. Now let's talk about financial changes. When the stock market takes a nosedive or your investments hit a rough patch, it's easy to panic and hit the eject button. But not the rich and wealthy. They see fluctuations as opportunities to buy low and sell high, turning financial downturns into profit-generating machines. You don't need a fat bank account to embrace change like the rich. It's all about shifting your perspective and seeing challenges as stepping stones to success. So the next time life throws you a curveball, don't duck for cover. Instead, embrace it with all you've got. Who knows, that change might just be the catalyst for your next big breakthrough. After all, the only constant in life is change, so you might as well make friends with it. There you have it. The keys to unlocking financial success are within your reach. By adopting the right mindset and making simple changes to your habits, you can pave the way to a better future. Whether it's cutting out impulse buys, embracing failure as a stepping stone to success, or seizing opportunities in every single change, these principles can literally revolutionize your financial journey. The path to riches begins with a single step, and you've already taken that step by tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.